Hi Scorpio, welcome to She-ruhz Tarot. Today's read is a general read for the collective of Scorpio. That means anybody that has Scorpio anywhere in their chart, this message is meant for you. It may not necessarily be your message, but it might be a message for somebody that's sitting next to you that has Scorpio in their chart. But please know that I truly intend to get this message directed to you personally. If you don't feel comfortable with this message coming through, you definitely feel like it is not your message, I definitely encourage you to go observe other natal chart zodiacs. They may carry the message that you are seeking, but I do encourage you to not force any message to fit your situation. So if the message doesn't make you happy because it's not what you want to hear, I'm not the reader for you. I'll give you a heads up about that right now, because I'm going to say the message that the cards bring out. Sometimes I'll try to be nice in the words that are to be used coming out, but most times I'm just going to say it as it is. Sometimes the words are really harsh, especially when I use my harsh cards, my harsh deck. But for the most part, the truth is going to be spoken. So please be warned about that. If you don't like what you're hearing, I'm definitely not your reader, okay? But I do encourage you to go observe other natal chart zodiacs as well, because they some of this may definitely be far-fetched for you. And if you go look at your other zodiacs, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, depending on which one this is for you, let's say this is your Sun, and you go look at your Moon, your Rising, or your Venus, and always, always, please keep in mind that you have other zodiacs that you were born under as well. Please do not exclude those, because they carry messages as well. All right, with that spiel that's came out, this is your weekly summary of January 2022. And I do encourage you to take notes, hit this under your favorites, same as you did for your yearly. That way you can go back and see if there's a pattern and see if it's actually fitting you and if it truly is your message. It all depends on the energy wavelength that we are both on. If you are on my wavelength, more than likely I'm your reader. But if there's a little bit of off-kilter energy mesh, then I wouldn't necessarily be your reader. It would be best to find somebody that is more along your sync that you ride with. It took me a long time to find one for myself, so please know that it's nothing new to any of us. All right, so before we begin, you can see I have main tarot down as usual, saving the clarification, messages, and guidance for when you got here. We're going to do our quick overview, and then we'll start doing our breakdown. For the very center here, the overall energy, we have the Knight of Pentacles. We're wanting to move very slowly and cautiously forward. Being very, very cautious, taking each step carefully, and being completely methodical about everything we do in this. Okay, so full of thought process, but also action and motion as well. So for the first week, we had the Seven of Cups and the Page of Pentacles fall out. They're coming out of being in reverse, and they're heading towards being upright. So technically, they're still reversals. So there was a decision that you did make, but you're heading towards being a little on the confused side in regards to that, and a little uncertain about how to begin new, how to build something fresh new, and how to lay that foundation down in regards to the choice and the option you made. So basically, you're questioning yourself about your decision in the first week. You don't know if it's actually going to lead towards stability or not. So for the second week, we have the Star. You're definitely holding on to the faith and belief that you will accomplish what you are wanting to come out of it. So you've definitely got some faith in regards to that it will work out, even with your uncertainty kicking in. The second week, you're pretty strong in your belief that it'll work out. I will attain it. For the third week, we have the Four of Pentacles. You're holding tight to that. You're holding tight to something, whether it be your finances or you're holding back from something. But I do believe that more so you are holding tight again to the belief that this will work out. So for the fourth week, we have Chatty Cathy. These all fell out at once. Okay, so we have the Moon, the King of Wands, Five of Cups, and Death and Rebirth. And then this fell out separately by itself, so that kind of sums it all up. This mostly is just blah, 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 lots of talk. This breaks it down to what it really is, the Two of Pentacles, needing to find balance. Balance between either a job and a relationship, or your kids and your spouse. Somebody's going to feel neglected if there isn't a balance found. So we're going to break down the blah, blah, blah here. When they get to chatting, it's kind of just silly for me because you can always break it down, but they've got to elaborate. It cracks me up. You got a low spirit. Sometimes he's got or she. They're not actually male, female, but they have masculine, feminine energies. And this one is more masculine. But for some reason, we had an outburst of chatting going on. So we have the Moon. So there's some things that are unknown, things that are need to be unveiled. And so we are focusing on the fact that there is some dwelling in regard to something having come to an end. Breaking it down, needing to find balance. You gotta love it. But we wanted to elaborate that deep inside, this is what's going on, and that's why. So, I mean, you have to appreciate spirit for certain aspects because it does entail some information in there that is important. Forgive me, please, for what I said. But at any rate, I was kind of bad mouthing, but not bad mouthing spirit because they like to talk a lot sometimes. But this one was imperative as far as description goes. Okay, so moving on. I'm sorry, guys. We're going to do some clarification here, and we're going to start out with the Knight of Pentacles. Let's find out why you're being so cautious and moving so slowly, huh? That is the overall energy, and that thing spun around for your Ten of Pentacles. You're forever after what to succeed in your final goals in life, and for it to work out. Three of Pentacles, but you don't know which direction to go. Eight of Swords. You're feeling rather trapped. Okay, so please clarify the Seven of Cups and Page of Pentacles almost in reverse. Coming out of being in reverse. I guess that's the best way to do it. First week of January 2022 for Scorpio. Seven of Cups, Page of Pentacles coming out of reverse for Scorpio, please. Please clarify. Page of Pentacles, Seven of Cups coming out of reverse. Hello. There it is. That's how it fell. Let's see what this one is. Oh, come on. Page of Wands in reverse and Page of Swords in reverse. Some lying, some gossiping, some cheating, some obsessiveness, some stubbornness. Inferiority complex, basically. That's what it comes down to. Yeah, an inferiority complex setting in. Okay. Page of Cups. Wow, look at all the pages. Interesting. Is this an individual that's younger? Because we've got Page of Pentacles, Page of Cups, Page of Swords, Page of Wands. We've got all the pages right here. So definitely someone younger, a young situation. Okay. But wanting to test the waters, so to speak, with the Page of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You're wanting to dip your toes in the water to see if it's cold or warm, to see if it's safe to go in or not. Yeah. So you're definitely conflicted here. But I guess you turn it around. So I'm going to move to the Star for the second week. Please clarify the Star. Okay, then. Huh. Wow, you just suddenly move towards, I don't know if you get a clarity or an understanding to just have a belief, but it's like you just shift from this insecurity to it's going to happen. I believe it's going to happen. So I'm surprised the magician isn't happening, actually coming out in this of manifesting. That you have a very strong belief and you just shift directly to it, that it's going to happen. And you speak the truth and sever anything that isn't fitting. All right, so please clarify the Four of Pentacles, third week of January 2022. For Scorpio, please. Clarify Four of Pentacles. Too many. I'm so sorry. Please break that down. Four of Pentacles. Please clarify the Four of Pentacles. January 2022. The Emperor. Well, the Emperor takes control of situations. Yeah. So again, you're clinging to, holding tightly to the belief that you will attain this, and somehow you move swiftly towards that. You get jarred into understanding that this will happen. A truth is spoken to you, or you gain the insight, the truth that it will happen, and so you cling tightly to this and take on the boss attitude of it will be. All right, so let's go down here and see if we can kind of break this down. Okay, so please clarify the Moon, the King of Wands, the Five of Cups, Death and Rebirth with the Two of Pentacles, fourth week of January 2020. Oh, too many. I'm so sorry. January 2022 for Scorpio, please. Please clarify. Ooh, thank goodness I didn't have to go through all that again. Say it all. Although we have quite a few cards that came out. So need to be strong, confident, gain the understanding and clarity that you can and will begin anew and build this foundation. Place this foundation so you can then begin building Eight of Cups and leave the past behind. Head towards the Two of Cups that is most beneficial to you. With a plan, you will be successful in regards to the options that you had presented to you. Okay. The bottom of the main tarot deck, we have the Ace of Pentacles, which of course, Page of Pentacles, laying the foundation, Ace of Pentacles, laying those seeds, planting and building on that foundation, something stable and permanent. Okay, so let's see if we can get some messages for you, Scorpio, regarding January 2022, please. Knight of Cups in reverse. And actually, it's not completely in reverse. It fell like that, heading towards being reversed. So the Knight of Cups, there's an understanding that there's some game playing occurring, and it's not for your best interest. So change is coming, the wheel, and a new cycle will begin upon closing the cycle. So I believe that involves, there's the Magician manifesting. Okay. Quite a bit to be said there. So it's leading towards that Seven of Cups, of course. So there's change that's in the make in regards to this situation. And it will come to a close so something new can begin, and it will be manifested, and there will be some heavy weight on your shoulders. You know, you're going to feel pretty overwhelmed, and you're not actually going to see it coming because he's got a blindfold on. But you will gain the understanding through the divinity. You will be given foresight and understanding and acknowledgement that it will come crashing down quickly. And so things need to be reevaluated so you can then focus on creating a new life and plant that seed on that foundation down here so you can begin building to something solid to attain your wish. There's that star. We've got a repeat going on here because you have many options. 7 of Cups. Holy cow. Repeat. Gotta love it. Okay. So how about some guidance on how to accomplish this for January 2022, please? Guidance for Scorpio, how to accomplish this in January 2022. Guidance for Scorpio, January 2022, please. There we go. 6 of Cups. Look at the past and learn from it. Page of Cups. Be very tentative. It goes with the Knight of Pentacles. Be very tentative and cautious when you put out your offerings. Oh, look at that. Page of Cups with the Knight of Pentacles right behind it. Stolas and Decarabia. That's funny. Yeah, definite encouragement. Your guidance is to be very, very careful. Look at the past. Don't repeat it. Learn from it. And be very cautious in each step you take. Do not jump into anything, but figure out how to make sure that it is a good foundation. Okay, Scorpio, that was your read for today. Let's have a look and see about the energies that are in this read for you. Please remember that the more major arcanas you have, the more the divine is at work. The divine and the universe, they're at work for you, clearing that path for you so you can walk down a smooth path. But the more minor arcanas, those are actually like stumbling blocks and roots that are in your path that the divine and universe are waiting for you to make a decision in regards to remove for you so you can have then a clear path. So the more major arcanas you have, the more smooth of a path you have in order to achieve what you're wanting to. And of course, vice versa. The more minors, the more blocks you have in your road. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 out of 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 21. 1/3, 33%. Not bad, not bad. All right, let's have a look and see about the energies that are in here. You have, and remember the energies in the bubble, they aren't necessarily the individuals or yours. It's more the energies that you may be pulling on and taking on as energies, or what's affecting how you think, feel, and react to situations. Like, you're not a fire energy, Scorpio. You may have fire in your chart, but a lot of times you can just take on that fire energy, which is an emperor. And, you know, they take charge and they just go charging in, and they don't take no for an answer, right? And that's the energy that you're taking on. Now, if you have Aries in your chart, then that's a different story. But not everybody does. It's a lot of times it's just taking on that energy, and that's what I'm trying to explain upon, is that's in your energy bubble. All right, so we have Scorpio. You yourself have made an appearance. Pisces, Taurus, Leo, Aries, as I said, and Aquarius. Okay, so with those energies out here, I do look forward to next week to see what your current energies will be leading towards each week. So until then, may your new year be very safe, and may all your decisions and choices be very, very blessed. And until next time, for your next read, which is next week, as I stutter over my words, I apologize again. I look forward to seeing what Spirit has to bring for you. Until then, take care.